So this was the return flight from Santa Rosa back to Van Nuys, and in my 180 hours of flight time, certainly the most stressful. I was climbing to 11,500 feet to stay above the San Francisco class Bravo airspace when I was greeted with a hot CHT warning. I had to abandon the climb and fly east then west to cool the engine and be clear of the Bravo. After the temperature was stabilized and the warning was dismissed, we crossed the Bravo with no issues. Now south of Monterey Airport, I started to notice some buildups to the east of the route. Two things caused a bit of stress. First being is that the frequencies were very quiet, so not many pilots were flying that day. Second, the buildups looked darker towards Van Nuys. I had to fly over the water and lower my altitude to avoid the buildups and eventually a successful landing. So come and join us.
Was it a rough ride or something coming in?
647, 3 mile call, please.
Okay, we'll do the 3 mile call on the 45.
Approaching runway 14.
Tuesday, Charlie, Mike, say direction departure.
We're flying back to Los Angeles, so southbound departure, and we'll get a flight following from Oakland, 528 Charlie Mike.
Tuesday, Charlie, Mike, straight out departure approved, runway 14 at Alpha 3, clear for takeoff.
Runway 14 at Alpha 3, straight out departure approved, clear for takeoff, 528 Charlie Mike, thank you. Okay. No, he's going to a different runway. Okay, now...
Good afternoon, Tower, Horizon 2257, visual 14.
Runway 14 confirms with our heading right now. Indicators in the green, flaps 50, mixture is full rich, boost pump is on. 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000, takeoff power set, airspeed's alive. 50, cross check.
5647, 3 miles on the 45, right traffic 14.
647, roger, traffic, upwind 20, departure into the chair.
77, cross check.
Runway 14 as well.
Looking for that traffic, 5647.
Turkey with you, Mike, start your turn for right down runway 14.
Stay with Mike, start turn. Oakland Center, good evening, November 528 Charlie Mike, VFR request please.
The 528 Charlie Mike, squawk 3247. 150 Juliet Golf, contact NorCal approach, 133.95. 3395, medevac 150 Juliet Golf. The 528 Charlie Mike, for the contact Southeast Santa Rosa 5500, safe height and destination.
Cirrus SR22 Turbo Slant Golf, would like to request 11,500 back to Van Nuys, Victor, November, Yankee, 528 Charlie Mike.
528 Charlie Mike, roger, net altimeter 2976.
Thank you so much, 2976, 528 Charlie Mike.
55 Whiskey, contact traffic approach 119.
Okay, we got flight following. He didn't tell us to wait or anything. So we're gonna be easily above the San Francisco. CHTs are a bit hot.
Snowflake has 2311 out of 33.4 with the PD is 240.
Okay, it's coming down now. But we need to stay away from San Francisco Bravo. So I can turn left. It's coming down. 528 Charlie Mike, we just have a warning on the CHT, so I'm gonna abort the climb and do a couple of circles and then I'll be able to proceed. 528 Charlie Mike.
Ready, Charlie Mike, you just had a what on the Nuys?
I have a hot CHT warning, so I can't climb right now until I bring down the temperature, so if I can just fly eastbound right now to avoid the San Francisco class Bravo and then I'll let you know. 528 Charlie Mike. Okay, 402, perfect. I'll wait until it goes below 400 and then we'll resume. There's a good cell over there. Do you see it? And that's a thunderstorm.
Really?
Yeah, you see it?
It's like explosion.
It is.
Nuclear.
I know. It might be the hurricane. How far are we from San Francisco Bravo? 18 miles. Okay, CHP is good. We're in good shape. Okay, we're at 11,000 feet now, and we are still about, I would say 13 miles north of the San Francisco Bravo. So we are already clear of the Bravo because the entire Bravo, I think, tops at 10,000 feet, nothing higher. NorCal, good evening, November 528 Charlie Mike, level 11,500.
November 528 Charlie Mike, NorCal, approach, open altimeter 2979er, say destination.
Van Nuys, Victor, November, Yankee, 528 Charlie Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, use it a bit. I feel slightly lightheaded already from the lack of oxygen. So it's coming down. Okay, let's use some oxygen.
Horizon Air 2070, connect Oakland Center 125, 185 today. 125, 85, Horizon 2070, good day.
Great shape, look at the CHTs now, significantly down. Okay, so the latest observation at Van Nuys, scattered at 8,000, broken at 15,000, we're in good shape. Then it's gonna go to 130 at 6, thick statue mile visibility, scattered at 8,000, broken at 15,000. Everything is looking great. Okay, now I want to fly direct to Salinas, so I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna ID it and listen to it, see if we can get the Morse code for Salinas. Did you hear it? Okay, so that's how I verify that this is the correct VOR. We don't need this anymore, so I can do this and I can do that. So now, instead of flying the nav, I want to do it the good old-fashioned way. So I'm going to do heading. We are on heading. There's the Salinas VOR. Now let's get a direct course. I'm going to do course and then push this. There's the Salinas VOR. Now I can switch the autopilot to nav. Turns left and direct to Salinas VOR. Oakland, as I understand we're clear of the Bravo. Can we do a descent to 9,500, 528 Charlie Mike? Thank you, Charlie Mike. Okay, now we're gonna descend to 9,500. Okay, we had a slight high CHT warning. Not really a red alert, like, sirens didn't go on and off. However, it was a yellow alert, it went above 420. So what I did is I needed to climb deeply to stay above the San Francisco Bravo. And if I kept that climb gradient, then I don't think I would have been able to lower the CHT. So I told NorCal that I'm gonna fly eastbound, and I leveled off. I actually did a slight descent, and then I ran the checklist for a hot CHT. Already when I leveled off, the temperature rise stopped at around 420 or 422, and then I ran the checklist and I reduced power, and I did a slight descent, and then the temperature kept coming down. And then I did a very shallow climb, and the temperature was not increasing, and throughout I was able to maintain it at 400, and right now we are at 370 CHT, so that's a very good indication. And that's the hottest CHT, so others are lower than that. 1640 on the EGT, exhaust gas temperature, and TIT, turbine inlet temperature. And we have our flight plan flying towards Salinas, and everything is great. Thank you for joining us, and if you guys like these videos, I would highly encourage you to subscribe. If you think that's a good idea, subscribing.
Charlie Mike, contact approach 127.15.
127.15, have a good night, 528 Charlie Mike.
Good night.
see what next round will give us. See, there are thunderstorms all the way to our left here. Those are the thunderstorms over there. Then some thunderstorms here too. But Van Nuys, nothing over there.
Center, good evening, Gulfstream 5430, go 15,000, climbing 190. 5430, Golf, Oakland Center, short stay, contact Oakland Center, 134.55 for higher. 3455, 30 Golf. And Oakland, Falcon 902, request. Falcon 902, go ahead. Yes, sir, we have some weather. It's at 12 o'clock, probably about 20, 30 miles. Wanted to see.
53 Charlie Mike, there's a pretty good cell here to our left. Do you have any info on it, please?
November 8 Charlie Mike, negative. I'm not seeing any precipitation in that area.
Okay, yeah, there are some buildups coming here. 53 Charlie Mike.
Number 902 Juliet, what would you estimate the top for that weather you're climbing for to be at? Uh, 902 Juliet, looks like right here about 180. It's just some small cumulus buildup, nothing significant. Roger. Number 528 Charlie Mike, I don't know if you heard that report, but that aircraft is at your 10 o'clock in about 5 miles, same direction. They're at 190 now.
Okay, thank you, sir. We're descending to 6,500, if that's okay, 528 Charlie Mike.
Charlie Mike, VFR up to your discretion.
Thank you, sir, Charlie Mike.
And Oakland 902 Juliet, we would like to deviate left of course. Number 902 Juliet, deviation left of course is approved when able to proceed direct Gaviota and advise. Deviation left and advise Golf Victor Oscar when able, 902 Juliet.
Can I ask quickly why the deviation, please? This is 530 Charlie Mike.
November 8 Charlie Mike, are you asking why the Falcon is deviating?
Yeah, that's definitely that deviated. I just see some weather around me. I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't run into something. 530 Charlie Mike.
November 0 Juliet is deviation for Costilda. Yeah, we just have some individual popcorn buildup. Nothing, like I said, significant. Easy to navigate around.
Thank you so much. 528 Charlie Mike.
528 Charlie Mike, Santa Rosa approach. Good evening. San Francisco, altimeter 2980.
2980, 528 Charlie Mike. 5,500, and I have a quick request if you have a minute. 528 Charlie Mike.
No problem, go ahead.
Yeah, there's some weather to our left, and I'm wondering, is this weather moving towards Van Nuys? Do you know?
Number 8 Charlie Mike, I'm not indicating that weather on my screen. We've had some reports of turbulence, but several hours ago today. There is a big storm rolling in southeast of LA, but I don't think we make it that far.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll be clear. We're watching it over next route. Thank you, sir. 530 Charlie Mike descending now.
100.
Are you okay?
I don't know. It's fine.
You what?
Everything is fine.
100%. Santa Barbara approach, 528 Charlie Mike requesting 7,500.
This 8 Charlie Mike, 7,500 is approved.
Thank you, Charlie Mike. Very good. This is very good. Santa Barbara approach, November 528 Charlie Mike. Request, please.
Sorry, Charlie Mike, go ahead.
Trying to get the weather at Van Nuys. Would you happen to have a brief for Van Nuys, please?
November 8 Charlie Mike, right now I'm showing the wind is 130 at 4, 10 miles of visibility, the sky is clear, temperature 2.15 in the altimeter, 29er, 79er.
Appreciate that, sir. 528 Charlie Mike. Alright, that was very good. And we passed the worst of the weather. All the reds are behind us.
Okay.
See that? Yeah. Minutes to Van Nuys. Completely clear to Van Nuys. Weather is behind us. And now, once we hit Ventura, which are the lights, then I'm gonna fly left towards Santa Susana and begin our descent, do our descent checklist and before landing checklist.
Okay.
Alright? Perfect. Let's hide this plate and figure out where Santa Susana is. Now I'm gonna do direct to, then I'll do Victor, Papa, Lima, Sierra, Sierra, enter, activate yes. I'm gonna go to my this, and then I'm gonna track the nav. Perfect. And we are descending, so let's do our descent checklist. Okay. SoCal, good evening, November 528 Charlie Mike, 5,300 descending, heading towards Santa Susana. And we have Delta at Van Nuys.
528 Charlie Mike, South Direct, Quebec, altimeter 2981.
2981, thank you, 528 Charlie Mike. This is possibly one of, if not the most flight I have enjoyed since I became a pilot. Flying on top of San Francisco is an absolute treat. The flight was a bit uneventful. Maybe on the way back we ran into some, I would say, I don't even know if they are thunderstorms, however they were showing on NextRad as majority of them green, inside a little bit yellow, and then like maybe 1 or 2 pixels in red. We stayed clear of those. We got weather reports from a Falcon that was flying in the flight levels, coordinated with approach and so forth, but the flight to Santa Rosa was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, right now we are on top of Simi Valley. Before landing, seat belts and harnesses, fuel pump is on boost, mixture is full rich, flaps as required and autopilot as required. So now I can zoom in onto my multi-function display, heading towards Santa Susana. And let's see whenever it gets the ILS for Van Nuys. Now we're heading towards Santa Susana. You see it? The car's entering
Last
the
Charlie
dark
in
area.
7.0 miles.
Okay, shortly I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot.
Is a plane?
I'm sorry?
On the right side.
Yes, that's a plane. They're gonna hand us off to on the left side.
304, turn left, heading 150. 450, this is 304.
Autopilot disconnected. I'm gonna hand fly the airplane. And let's start our descent.
Class Delta below in
And you can hang
3.4
on to this,
miles.
please. Just don't close the monitor.
Class
Thank you.
Delta below in 0.6 miles.
What about disconnected, hands flying the airplane, and let's see where is Van Nuys. Nice, it's around there. And now we're receiving the glide slope and the localizer. So let's fly the glide slope. And let's see how much descent we need. There is the
2 mile final runway 16 left.
400 feet. Our speed is good. Descent rate is great. On the localizer, on the glide slope, mixture full ridge, boost pump is on. And flaps are full. Runway in sight, continue.
500.
500 minimums, continue, runway in sight. Feet on the brakes. Test brake pressure is good.
Gaston 27 gun control, proceed on Alpha. Mike, exit left or right at your discretion. Where do you park?
We're going to Mach 1, taking this high-speed exit. Glad to be back on the ground. 528 Charlie Mike.
Roger, Charlie Mike. You can taxi the ramp with me, and yeah, is it was it a rough ride or something coming in?
It wasn't, but there were some massive buildups to my left, and no, the ride was extremely smooth. I was just trying to keep an eye on NextRad and all the buildups to my left. Some people were diverting, so that caused us a little bit of concern, but happy to be here. Thank you so much. 528 Charlie Mike.
Roger, you can once again taxi the ramp. And did you come in here to park your plane here during the storm?
No, sir. No, I'm with Mach 1, and I'm just going to park it in front of the hangar and coordinate with Signature. They're expecting me, and they're going to park the airplane inside the hangar. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too, sir. 528 Charlie Mike.